You're finally about to fall asleep. The room is quiet. Your eyes are closing. And then, your brain suddenly reminds you of something embarrassing you did 6 years ago. A weird thing you said. An awkward moment. A conversation that should have been forgotten forever. And now, for some reason, your brain decides this is the perfect time to replay it. Not during the day. Not while you were busy. Not while you were distracted. But alone. At night. In complete silence. And somehow, it feels just as embarrassing now as it did back then. Sometimes even worse. And the strange part is, you probably know nobody else remembers it. Most people have forgotten. Some probably never noticed in the first place. But your brain still brings it back anyway. Over and over. So why does this happen? Why does your mind suddenly replay old embarrassing memories the moment things become quiet? Part of the answer is surprisingly simple. During the day, your attention is busy. There are messages, videos, people, noise, movement. Your brain is constantly reacting to the outside world. But at night, that external stimulation disappears. And when that happens, your brain starts turning inward toward your thoughts, your memories, your unfinished emotions, especially the emotional ones. Because your brain doesn't store embarrassing memories the same way it stores normal ones. Embarrassment is social pain. And to the human brain, social mistakes matter a lot. For most of human history, being rejected by other people was dangerous. Humans survived in groups. If people disliked you, excluded you, or stopped trusting you, your chances of survival dropped. So your brain evolved to pay very close attention to socially painful moments, especially embarrassing ones, because embarrassment teaches you something important. Don't do that again. That's why those memories stick. Your brain marks them as emotionally important, and emotionally important memories are easier to replay later, especially in silence, especially at night. Because nighttime changes the way your brain processes emotion. When you're tired, your emotional regulation becomes weaker. Small thoughts feel bigger. Small memories feel heavier. And now, a tiny, awkward moment from years ago suddenly feels emotionally real again. Not because the memory changed, but because your brain state changed. And once the memory appears, something else happens. You start reacting to it. Why did I say that? Why was I so awkward? Why am I still thinking about this? And now, your brain thinks the memory matters even more. Because attention tells the brain what is important. The more emotional energy you give the memory, the stronger it feels, which creates a strange cycle. The memory appears, you react emotionally. Your brain notices the reaction, and then saves the memory even more deeply, which makes it easier to replay again later, usually at the worst possible time. But here's the part most people don't realize. The memory itself usually isn't the real problem. The problem is that your brain treats embarrassment like unfinished danger, something unresolved, something socially threatening, even when it no longer matters anymore. And because silence removes distractions, your brain finally has room to search for those unresolved moments again. Not to torture you, but to protect you from repeating them. In a strange way, your brain thinks it's helping. It thinks replaying the memory might somehow prevent future rejection. But most of the time, it just keeps you awake. And maybe that's why embarrassing memories always feel louder at night. Because nighttime removes the distance between you and your thoughts. And suddenly, your own mind becomes the loudest thing in the room. So what should you do when this happens? Most people try to force the thought away, but that usually makes it stronger. Because now your brain sees the memory as emotionally important. Again. Instead, the healthiest thing you can do is surprisingly simple. Stop treating the memory like a threat. Let it exist without fighting it, without analyzing it, without replaying it over and over. Because the moment you stop reacting to it emotionally, your brain slowly stops treating it like danger. And eventually, the memory loses its power. Not because you erased it, but because your brain finally realized you survived it. And maybe that embarrassing moment was never as important as it felt. Maybe it only felt important because you were alone, tired, and listening too closely to your own mind